And there we go. I do believe we are all set and ready. Let me just check here. Yep, just move my microphone a little closer. Howdy everyone, how you all doing today? Back with some Snowrunner. Back with my birthday. Shameless plug alert. I'm 41 today, in case anyone was curious. I think that's officially into the old category now. That's nothing to joke about. 41, good grief. Let me tell you kids, anybody under the age of 30 watching this, enjoy it. It will not last, I can guarantee. That is, unless you're like an absolute sport fanatic, then it probably will last. Myself, sadly, I have not been a sports fanatic. I have been a quiet pursuits person, so yeah, not that great. I'm hoping that today the stream integrity will be a little bit better. We've set up a new network in the house that should hopefully mean that I get a better signal on my Wi-Fi. I guess time will tell, you know? So we'll just have to wait and see if that actually comes to pass at all. But do let me know if you have any connection problems. On that note, if for some reason the connection does seem to shift or stagger or drop, and I have not specifically said the stream has ended, just keep refreshing until it comes back, because it will come back. It probably just had a drop or something like that. So, bear with me today as we test our new system. I'm already preloaded with alcohol. Not much. I had most of my alcohol yesterday when we had guests over. But yeah, had a little bit today, so hopefully that should add to the entertainment. And other than that, let's see how much progress we made today. We did reasonably last time, I guess. I think last time we spent far too much time just, getting wood delivered to make planks, to be absolutely fair. But today I am aiming for some more good bridge building process. So we are heading down here. I know at the end of last stream I said I was just going to park up here or something and throw all the pieces down. I've decided against it because, quite honestly, it was proving to be more trouble than it was worth getting all that cargo up to the edge. So what I'm going to do though is I will come along to this point and then head down here, because we did find whilst we were scouting that this cliff here is very drivable, and that will save us from having to go all the way along to here and come down here and back along there. So that should technically be our route today with the Taiga. As you may see, the elephant is also here. I unloaded the Taiga. I then sent it back to the port, picked up all of the material that I needed there, came back, loaded it onto the elephant, and then reloaded the Taiga. So I've done a lot of cargo shuffling so far. In preparation for today. So hopefully it bears fruit, because the last thing I want to do right now is end up in a gully load of cargo that I can't actually cover. So oh, stay where you're put, good sir. Look at that. Look at that. Five minutes into the stream and already I've nearly hacked myself because of my route choice. That's part of the course. That's just how it's going to be. It's a tiger. Hello. Nice to see you. It has been a while, I think, has it not? How are you doing at the moment? How well we can push through here. Oh, okay. I'd forgotten about this bit. That's not cool. Right. Let's try and stay on our tyres. Around here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Made that. Whew. I thought that was going to be a problem area. No, that actually worked out okay. Hey, that's excellent, babe. Fantastic. Yeah, like when I first started the stream, it was saying that it was unstable like it was before, but now it's showing as excellent, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, babe. You've already wished me happy birthday about 6 times, but I will take more. That is always appreciated. Oh, right, okay. Now, we have to try and find a way down here that isn't going to involve rolling and or anything else. So on this side, O plus this bit. Oh, see, because then if I tilt that way at all, should me oh hey. Sorry if anyone is saying anything in chat, by the way. I'm just trying to avoid falling over here. Okay. To go that way. Attach first. First here. Round a touch there. Okay, that's good. Forwards. Back a little. Okay, I think. Oh, no, that would be the wrong gear links. Forward. Perfect. Ooh. Bit of a slight angle there. Come on, trailer. Be nice to me now. Slide on. Ooh. Slide on down. As much as I have a crane here, I really don't want to have to reload those if I can help it. I think. Attach this winch. Bolt. Put the trailer at a slightly leveler position. Okay. Did it. Oof. Right. Phase 1 completed. goodness me. Right, now we just have to get to the drop point. It should be the easier part of all this. Theoretically. I've had my windows open today. Well, actually, for a while, the last few days, during the day, to try and get some air into this room, because it becomes a bit of a hot box. I've had to close those windows for the stream, because otherwise you would hear all the traffic sounds from the road just around the corner. And the windows would be constantly clicking with weeds. So, them, like that, and phase 1 complete. Perfect. So, as I was saying, the temperature is slowly rising, which is not something you want. You're stuck in a room this size on a day like it is today. Speaking of good weather, myself and Natalie have a little planned trip to the beach tomorrow. Should be nice. Enjoy the last of the hot weather before it turns, because supposedly by the end of this week, summer will be over. This kind of happens in Scotland. We've had 2.5 weeks. Yeah, about 2.5 weeks so far of really nice weather, and it's probably all we're going to get for the entirety of. Come on now. For the entirety of summer. That's all. That's everything. It's gone. Finished. Done. Dusted. Oh, goodness me. Oh, wow. Okay, babe. In that case, yeah, let's not then. That doesn't sound good. Goodness me. Dodged a bullet there. All right. Bridge complete. Thank you, babe. Oh, goodness me. Right, so we're actually nearly done with all of these things here. We have 2 bridges in the harbour. We need a generator down there. And then we have wormhole. And rocky emergency. Construction rig trailer and a drilling equipment. That's yeah, okay. That's for the gateway. So that will be open once we've done wormhole. Okay. So we should get this bridge finished. That is this one here. Right. We should get this bridge finished. Then we should do wormhole. Then we should do the gateway. And once that's all up and running, we should actually then have pretty much a highway from A to B, you know? Theoretically, of course. Theoretically. So actually, what do we need for wormhole? Drilling parts and oversized cargo. I can actually grab some drilling parts here. The oversized cargo, I believe, come from the port, and the guy is still there. Kenny is still on the other map, so we could grab those. Drilling equipment for this one. might be... Yeah, look, there's the actual Mercer. We can just see it now on the map. Haha! Maybe there will be a cargo point down here that we can get to. I do not know. All I know is I hate quarries. I do hope we don't have to go down there for very much stuff, but we'll just have to wait and see. Round. Yeah, that would save us using all of this bit here. That could be a problematic corner. But we'll just have to see. Right, okay, never mind. Let's go and get the generator and the drilling parts. I wonder if I need any drilling equipment for any missions, or I could bring several of them out of the quarry at the same time. Fallen rock. Crikey. You know, I've just thought of something that the devs could, like, implement potentially into, like, a SnowRunner 2. I doubt it'll be possible with SnowRunner 1, but maybe, like, if you go down certain routes with certain trucks that aren't suitable for it, you eventually erode the route to such a point that it generates a mission to fix it. You know? Or maybe if you, like, those fallen rocks there, maybe if I'd driven past the elephant, it been like, yep, that's too much vibration, there's going to be a rockfall now. And then you'd have a rockfall to deal with or something. That would be horrible, but I can see them doing something like that. Now, the question is, for going down to the quarry, do I want to swap my big trailer here, this slightly smaller one? I feel like that might be a good idea, you know, just because also it will have repair parts and possibly fuel as well, which is useful for repairing Mercer. Elephant, can you just not? Not that as well. There we go. I know we wouldn't be able to technically carry all the cargo on this trailer. We can't technically carry it all on that trailer either. And yeah, I feel that this would be a lot more manageable going into the quarry. That was just the worst attempt to hook up ever. This pattern? Oh, goodness for that. Okay, so we should now have okay. Also have repair points, 600 there, 550 there. Yeah, that's be more than sufficient to do that. So let's have a little look. Was it 2 2 drilling spare parts. You. No, I'm not going to attach to this trailer right here. I'm going to attach to this tree on the other side of the fence. Of course I am. Why would I possibly be useful in any way, huh? See? It's... There, please. Absolute. Right. Nose into here and grab. I believe this is where the drilling parts. Yes. Drilling parts. With those. Perfect. And let me just see. First, turn that engine off for a second there. Let me just see if any of the others need either drilling parts or drilling equipment. So none of those. So we need 2 drilling equipment and an oil reel. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Anything in this other room? Like it. Looks like, unless there's anything doesn't like it. No. Okay. All right. Let's head on down to the quarry, I guess. Annoying. Kind of want the I don't want the Tiger available because I need it to transfer the cargo over from the harbour. Of course, I'll do that. Penny because absolute blooming pain in the bum, honestly. Fine, you know what? I'll just... Elephant! Knock it off! See, it's already irritating me. It hasn't been 10 minutes. Well, actually it's been 23 minutes, but who's counting? Tolerable. Because of course it's not going to right itself, obviously. Now we've got to try and trailer so that we can reverse back and actually put it back on its wheels. Of course there's a lamppost right where we want to be. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Don't come on. So annoying. There we go. Right. There. There. Terrible winch point, apparently. That one. That's it. Up an Adam trailer. Much better. Let's see if we actually where we need to go without another incident. Make sure to take a wide berth on the left-hand side. Avoid any future incidents. I will say you're going to love what I'm going to do with this trailer once I get it to where it needs to be, guys, because I'm going to throw it off a cliff. And then I'm going to use the yard to position it. I shouldn't need to actually hook it up in order to turn in. They deliver to this spot. Yeah? Hopefully. That's how these trailer missions often go, just get them into the area regardless. Fully zoomed out. Mad. Yeah. I tell you, I'm going to be so happy when these bridges are both built. I mean, just regardless of anything else I get done today, literally getting these two bridges built is perfect, you know? A ton of fuel. What was there? Get down to town. I'm going to leave the trailer behind momentarily. We're just going to take the generator. Because still the oversized cargoes. So, trailer here. Beautiful. Right. Let's get cracking. I can't block that gateway until the very last minute, you know? But that is going to give us a very clear route right the way through both maps. Which is fantastic. Could do like a little scouting trip. I wonder if that connects there, you know? The going across there. Could also get a better view of what's down here as well at the same time then. Yeah. Let's do that because the actual road over that way is blocked anyway, and you've got to take a detour, which is a bit of a nightmare. So at least this will give us a chance just to poke our nose into this bit of terrain and see what we're going to be dealing with at the moment. Right, okay, that's... Okay. Ooh, Nelly burgers. Oh, for Christ. Fucking elephant's still driving forwards when I've got my foot full on the brakes. Useless thing. Okay, so basically, no, that's not cool. There's the Mercer down there. Look at that. That little guy down there. You knew they were going to put something like this here, didn't you? I need to plug this wall. This wall as much as I can. Okay, so it is passable, but just got to be really careful. No. What about the rest of this route? Oh, yes. Very small bridge. Is that big enough for the elephant? Debatable. Very debatable, but here we go. Oh! Sneaky dogs. I've said it before, I'll say it again, ever since Almaty, I hate quarries. I absolutely hate them. Oh man. Oh, there's a warehouse down there. Actually, a warehouse, I wonder. I lift cargo out of here without actually having to go down there more than once. Like if I took a truck down there with a big enough trailer to put the cargo on, could I then cycle the cargo by using a crane from the upper level? It's not that far down. I have to check that. That is a distinct possibility. Distinct. Just the same as if I was to lower cargo down into the quarry. That said, I don't think there's any other missions to go down there, you know, so maybe I won't need to. I don't know. nice drop down there to a seemingly flat area. I should be able to get to. Okay, so let's see if I can actually do this. Definitely praying for it. Away she goes. Ah, she almost lands on her feet. Oh my lord, I can even manipulate it from up here. That. Oh, look at that! I'm not going to say I'm a genius, but that was kind of amazing. Now then. Yeah. Let's go over to that trailer. And pull it back where it needs to be. Ooh, cracky ice. Want to be driving in that? Oh, don't want to be driving in that. You kind of need to go to the side of this. That's a lot of snow. Come on. Not the cracky ice too. One or the other game, not both at once. That's just unfair. Winch point there. That's good. Trying to avoid the cracky ice and just that just didn't work, did it? Stick to the tire markers. That's where the road is. Ooh. Through the nightmare. So if we go up there, go up there, something like that. Okay. That's an actual street. Nice that is. What a refreshing change. Till I veer into a snowdrift and lose all of my momentum, of course. Right. Try and salvage as much of that fuel from this thing as possible, you know, because that's a very good source of fuel. Any that we can take out is, well, better in being used by me than it is turned in once the mission's over, you know? Perfect. Oh. In darkness, the bridge is completed. Ah. Fantastic. That's another bridge down. Right, so now we need to do wormhole, which I am not looking forward to, shall we say. Not one bit. I can just see peril written all over this place. See it now. I can see it now. Ah, but it does actually look like if I was to drive up to say here, like from the road, like up through these trees here, along here to here, I could winch cargo up there quite happily without having to pull it all the way out of the quarry. That being said, if I'm getting it from down here, once I get it to here, I've probably got to go like around there and I'm back to the main road anyway, so I don't know how useful that would be. Just depends, doesn't it? Okay. Well, let's the elephant. Back. I'll take the longer route back this time, as opposed to trying to cross that bridge and quarry things again. It's alarming, shall we say, at best. Just travel round by road. Last time I came through here I had the 8-slot trailer, and that's what really caused the kerfuffle, shall we say. But yeah, getting round here without that trailer, whoa, going to be as hard. Nice thing is, once we've actually done this wormhole mission and then opened up the gateway, we'll actually be able to bring our cargo hauler through where it's blocked. Go up here. It was quite the turn to make with an 8-slot trailer, let me tell you that, guys. It was not something I would ever want to repeat, especially with cargo. Because the trailer was empty at the time, so with cargo it's going to be worse. Not as bad when it's just the elephant. Do need to get the Kenny through. The only way I'm going to get the Kenny through is change the trailer that it's got. We don't want to have to actually change the trailer. And I feel like the trailer on the Kenny is actually fine. Kenny, it's doing well with the 8-slot trailer. I'm kind of reluctant to change it. But stuck at the port is not a helpful place for it. Because of course, you see, they couldn't allow us to have a full highway from one end of one map to the other end of the other map. They had to give us at least one permanent roadblock. And that's right here. See? Right there. That's really annoying because it's right next to the quarry. Which means you've either got to take that crazy steep detour or you've got to go via the quarry. Both of which are not good options. Not good options at all. Hey. That's just the life of a SnowRunner, I guess. Which bad option would you like to go for today? What bad options see? Go back, put the trailer, send the Kenny through to grab the oversized cargoes, and you never know, maybe it will decide not to embed itself in the floor this time. Then again, maybe it will. In which case, what we'll have to do is get the Tager out from underneath the bridge so we can go and get it. Turning this guy around, this kind of street is really, that is. Fine, that's just the elephant. Trailer on board as well. Don't think so. Here we go. At least it doesn't get stuck on this side. You know, we're actually free to move. Which means once we actually get the gateway open, we should be able to get Ken through to the map, which will help us immensely. Use it to do all of the big hauling jobs, you know? Turn this baby round. That's how you do that. Right. Oversized car. 1, 2. Thank you very much, sir. I suppose I could always, you know, if I go through Kenny. Yeah. If I go through with the Kenny, unpack the cargo, load the cargo onto the back of the Kenny's frame, do indeed get stuck. Okay, so pack the cargo, catch the trailer. Perfect. Right, so hear me out, this might be a bit crazy sounding, but this is, I think, what we're going to have to do. It's either this or it's retrieving the boron from it. Okay, so we have the American crane here, which is the better of the cranes. One. Oop, there we go. Please. Right now. Let's go trade. Thank you kindly, sir. Fifth wheel, of course. Come on. Stop being a pain in my actual posterior. That's it. Me out here, guys. This may look kind of insane, but I can balance this. Eddie's frame. Mind you, the only point is right here, but oh, no, too much. Almost. Yes, yes. Perfect. Right. Oh, I need to kind of hold it. Oh, no. Stay where you are. Beautiful. Right. why, but it just is. Right, here's how we're going to do this, guys. This would work better if I had like a flat sideboard bed to work with as opposed to Kenny's raw frame, but this can still work. I pop this down on top. Centralized. Down. Attached to that one. Right. Means already as far down as it can go. I should now have both of them relatively, I think relatively because it really is relative in this case, secure. Alright? At least secure enough, perhaps, to get this up to village. That's all it needs, that's the only place it needs to go to, right? It doesn't stay on. Ooh, Nelly, 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 Nelly. That's a bit of an angle. Okay. Rounded. Because the cargo has no hit collision, that work my way through these trees here. This is a total misuse of game mechanics, but it's, you know, this is a not working as intended kind of scenario. Go over that rock. Right over. This one. Whoa, Nelly, there it goes, of course. No. Naturally. Can't have anything nice, can I, guys? Huh? Right. Okay. Well, in that case, you know what we're gonna do? Is it level? Right. Brain, could you perhaps not be an absolute jack? There we go. Right. I think rather than trying fancy method like I just did, we'll just literally stack them both on top of each other. That way, they can't possibly fall off like we just did. I say. That has any bearing on what's about to happen. Don't know. Definitely have done with the elephant's crane right about now, but one will try to do about need to get up and around here. Not far. Come on. Oh. Up. What the amazing saddle. Naturally, there's a rock right there that's just... at the same time. Not what I wanted to do, game, but okay. Now, because they're lifted, they're jamming in my tyres. Get slamming through. Now, off the rock. See, this game, this is why I set the first one lengthwise, because I knew this kind of ridiculous would happen. And you were like, nah, I'm not going to do that for you. Why would I do that for you? That's just convenient. Yeah? Not at all. That's allowed by the snow gods. Come. Absolutely fine if I was only transporting one of these darn things, but no, I've got to have two. Because, you know, why would one be sufficient? You know? Thing will happen is I'll run out of leaking fuel. I can just see that happening as well. Excellent. No, you don't. Ooh, hang on a second. That could actually work if I can both over here a little bit more. You know what I say, kids? Don't try this at home. Say. Okay. Whew. Well, lads. This is actually, I think, the most stable the load has been the entire time I've been trying to transport it. Kind of locked in quite nicely then. I don't think I would have gotten that on my own. Just my crane, I think that is just a product of chance. They've landed both like that. I will take it. Actually, we could use the Kenny on this map because we do actually have a trailer up at the warehouse that we're not using. Grab that one with the Kenny. 6 slot on the elephant. Then just leave that trailer at the port. At the port. Get him there. I think we should. Crazy. Right. Oh, wow, okay. So Kenny, you kind of perfectly positioned this one kind of away. Too far over. Perfect. Go to pack. Back over to Kenny, go back to the crane. Kenny's going to have to go back and rule anyway, so heading up towards where the trailer has been left anyway, so that actually is working out quite nicely. The crane there? No, it's not. Yeah. Perfect. Now the only thing I've got to do is keep that balance there. Oh, right, okay. Oh, sit rep time. Quarry. Mercer. Problem is the Mercer is nowhere near where the elephant is going to be when it comes out of the quarry here. And I don't know if this is where I need to be to get the other stuff, like the drilling equipment and the drilling rig. I don't know if it's down here I need to be, or if it's up here, because I did see a kind of something that looked like a cargo zone here. But I guess the only thing to do is to go down and have a look. So let's... The elephant. got to decide. Oh, why am I not turning? Thanks, elephants. That's really handy to just do that for me. Love you too. Well, that's giant blue monstrosity. Okay, so make this wide on the left. We're making a right-hand turn. Only a matter of time before that happened, but let's have a look at our route anyway, because we could potentially throw some cargo down here. Maybe we want to wait until we get like here and then toss it off here. I don't know. Can we see that from where we are at the moment? No, because the camera's not going to cooperate with us. Either way, we do want to be going, yeah, because if we go this way, we'll be going out of the quarry. So we do actually want to come this way, along here, and down, round, and over. What this would look like if we dropped here. At least we have the best crane, or the best crane outside of the chunky cranes game to work with, you know? Any crane other than like the big 6 crane I want to have for this experiment, it's this one. And how easy does that? Okay. Have that on board now. Try and make this turn. Looked very well. I think it's going to be a 600-point turn. Oh, that's the road. Well, so I bet we could actually drop off the side here. Do I wait until I get here? I think drop just here. See, because there's a road that kind of goes up here. This area, so if I could literally drop it down that bit of cliff there, I think that's probably Big question here, of course, is any of these rocks could be unstable. Literally any of them. Oh, you see the ground forming there. Oh yeah, hear that? That collapsed behind us. Cargo zone there. What that has? Ah, drilling equipment and drilling rig. Okay. Drilling equipment for this one. New drilling equipment and an oil rig drill. This one. That's a 5-slot cargo. Okay. 4 slots, of course. Okay. What was that? Was that just a task there? That doesn't seem to be. This unlocks warehouse access. What warehouse access does that unlock? Does that unlock this one? Anyway, never mind. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put this stuff on the side here, because if it doesn't land very far over, we'll have absolutely no problem in covering that. In fact, I might just lob all of this cargo there, to be absolutely honest. Save us having to worry about it. We'll load it back up again once we get down there, that's all. That'll do. Just needs to be, because this has a massive range on it, this crane, so even if it's just remotely close to the edge here, then I should still be able to go. Cursor there for a moment. Look at that. I I mean, seriously. That should be absolutely fine. Just there. Should be able to grab that absolutely no problem at all. Now. Just wondering. How many repair points does the Kenya hold? 220. I don't know if that'll be enough though, you see. Kind of playing 4D chess in my head at the moment, guys. That's kind of what's going on. It's trying to figure out the best way to get all of that drilling equipment out of the quarry in his ways. You know, because I honestly think driving down there and legitimately bringing it up probably not the easiest way. And drop point for it is really close to the edge of that ledge that I'm currently sat on with the elephant. If I could reach it from an upper level and bring it out that way, it might honestly be a way to make it strong ground. So what we're going to do is take Ken over to the factory warehouse where the elephant, pick up the elephant's 8-slot trailer, and back to the quarry. We're going to go in with a joint effort between Kenny and the elephant and see what we can pick out of that quarry. Now, I'm thinking like several missions ahead here because I don't even think I can do that particular mission yet that needs like drill and drilling equipment. But if it's already out of the quarry, it will make future Lynx's life a lot easier. That's the plan, you know. If I just bring it so far out of the quarry and then just dump it on the road side, at least it's there. Getting stuck in the world geometry there as well. Because we'll also need drilling equipment for the tunnel, you know, and very useful. Sad that it's not this gateway up here that we're unblocking. This looks like a gateway. Maybe it was supposed to be at some point? Maybe they had a third map planned or something, and that was the gateway to the third map. That would have been fun. Grab this trailer, head back to the quarry. Let's just hope that, you know, anything else that I need or any other mission does not have to come from the quarry. Right, here we go. Thing is, regardless of what warehouse we open, we already have access to the drilling parts and drill. So I think I'm going to be good to send an elephant down into the quarry. That mission. It's shorter trailer. This guy parked up at the top. Hopefully we'll be able to get out. That is the theory, anyway. Oh boy. I hope I don't regret all of this. This is actually kind of mad in its own way. I feel like I could truck to go down and just activate warehouse. Suppose I do have that. Mercer, I would have to. It's not going to have any upgrades for a start, and so I would have to go down there, back up again, and repair it. That Jason be there. Right. Let's just see how this goes. We'll see. Down to the quarry and follow the same route that we did with the elephant. Then let's just hope we can get this down here without I love the whole I love the whole reason that I even went and recovered that 6-slot trailer so that I wouldn't end up having to bring an 8-slot trailer down into this quarry. And here I am, taking an 8-slot trailer down into this quarry. What am I doing? I am an absolute maniac. But hey ho. Not the best steering lock there, but turn maybe? the state of that cargo. That's ridiculous. But yeah, you see that. You see over there, the drop point. The bed is right. The cargo loading bay is right next to the. Do though, instead of going down, go up this way. I'm actually going to check out where the nursery is. Over here. Breakfast. There's the nursery. Kind of a way to circle back on those things. This is a job. This also looks like a loading dock. This is the. Obviously not what I thought it was. That's actually a drop-off area. Okay. I do this. Can I actually... Oh, look at that. 203 points needed. 220 in the tank. Perfect. Okay, and then refuel. That's the second stage finished. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. In that case, that's actually kind of perfect because, yeah. Okay, I guess what I got to do now then is get down there, get this cargo where it needs to be, and make this mission. See how we do. Oh, of course the trailer gets stuck. It doesn't just... No, the trailer doesn't get stuck. Part of the trailer gets stuck. Naturally. Slightly. Okay. Just the annoying part, you know? Just the annoying part of the trailer gets stuck. Haven't already. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Guys, do you see that monstrosity? How do I even get past that? Better not be cracky ice, cracky wall scenario. Otherwise I'm going to end up with the elephant stranded at the bottom of the quarry. So, okay, so it is just possible to get through there. I have no idea about the other direction, but at least I can get into the quarry. Oh man, I really hope that the next season doesn't have a quarry. I really, really, really hope it doesn't have a quarry. I hate quarries so much. They are so hideous. Oh, I hate them so much. There's a way to pull that trailer out of the quarry without actually pulling it out of the quarry. No. Elephant here would definitely be the prime candidate, and it's very good. Not that. Camera in mind. It's a freaking game sometimes. That's it. Sucks. Further over that. I can go on this narrow bit here. Abandoning this plan. This plan, terrible plan. I'm going to go round, I'm going to go from the other side. Okay. It was worth trying to see if I could get up that way, but better? Right. That's where go round first. I can get a better angle. This here. Very convoluted thing. I probably could have taken the cargo down with me, to be absolutely honest, the way things went, but I didn't want to risk losing it at the last moment, you know? Just a small drop. Come on, that's it. Right. Anchors up. I actually don't know. This is going to be a little bit interesting here, I think. Yeah. suspension. There we go. Marvelous. Right. Okay. I think we're good. I think. That is going to be an interesting thing. Yeah. I might try and get that out of the quarry today. I think, you know, the more I think on it right now, guys, I think I should focus, now that I'm in the quarry, I should focus on getting everything out of the quarry that I possibly can. Because I don't really want to have to come back to the quarry ever. You know, if I can get stuff out of the quarry, to get out of the quarry, then perfect, you know? Right. Cargo and boom! Cold refuel there. And actually, if out of the trailer there, just in case I end up. Oh, hey, there's a scout fuel trailer right there. Oh, perfect. Okay. Quarry warehouse, vehicle parts, service parts. Okay. We now also have the Mercer. What a cute little vehicle. No idea if it's going to become part of my fleet or not. But let's just have a little look. Where that is yet. Oh, actually I can do that one right now. That one goes to the harbour. Is that all the way to the harbour? Yes, okay. All the way to there. Cool. Right, okay. What I need to do then is see if I can actually get access to this storage area from here. You know, that seems to be something I should investigate. Let's take this all. Obviously something else needs to be brought here. Oh, that's where the large pipes go. Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad. If that was going to be more of a job than I'd anticipated. I mean, those are both four-slot cargoes, but they're only going there, as opposed to all the way down to the quarry, which means that for the time being, I can forget about them. Ooh, nice. Good job, Kenny. Heaving that train around there. No problem at all. Go. Now, I'm going to have to reverse in here. Because the last thing I'm going to want to do is try to reverse Kenny out of the quarry once it's got cargo on it. So I need to park above that cargo point, whilst also hasn't it? Whilst also being one way around. Now, would I be better? Action. Come on. I know how. I'm going to trail around here as much as all I need to do is get cargo out. Right? I just need to make sure the crane can reach. If the crane can reach, I can literally just sit up here, winch up a piece, winch up a piece, winch up a piece. Right? To see if I can actually get any position to do so. The trailer doesn't technically give me many advantage. I just think that better turning radius as well. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do. Again, will you stop crossing your wires? Most of Okay, there we go. Anchors out. Rain up. Something is on the platform. I can get it from here. Now, this is very much weight dependent. Is this going to have enough? Well, obviously I think the elephant crane would, but the elephant is currently down there. I really don't want to have to bring the elephant up if I don't need to. So let's pull some stuff out of the quarry. How about that? Beautiful. Okay, one down. Excellent. I will defeat this quarry. I will defeat it in a most fantastic way. Detached training. That's all I want. Trigger that warehouse. Drilling equipment. Right. And then I've got to work out how to get that super trailer out as well. That, I think, is going to be the biggest issue. Hey, there's the scout trailer. A little bit. That is literally just fuel for us to use. Perfect, right. Loading platform, drilling equipment. Beautiful. stay up like that. Stay up like that. Spin it. So that it kind of rests. Stop spinning the wrong way, you darn thing. Come on, spin. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. Right, fine. You want to spin the other way? I'll spin you the other way. Oh, right. Kind of need to prop them up just enough so that yeah, like that, right? Because then I can get the crane on it here. Just keep it up. So, aha! Take that. Swing that around here, drop it off the hillside. You know, maybe I might even be able to get just straight up there and just kind of piggyback, jump them up. Oh my lord. I don't have a third vehicle crane here, do I? Other than the Taiga, but Taiga's not. Oh, kind of 6 and 2 3s at this point anyway, so it's fine. Let's change back here and get cargo. This is probably one of the most novel ways to ever see cargo delivered, but hey, you know, if this works, fantastic, yeah? With me here, please. Might help if I had the elephant slightly closer to the side, which is quite good here, as opposed to trying to struggle with this more than I am doing. That's first back. Close. There. Will you stop it? Darn cargo. Right, killing it. Come here. Ah! There we go. Perfect. Oh, you see? Persevere and you don't actually have to deal with any of the nonsense. Just stop trying to become one with the rock face, you darn thing. Come on. That's better. Does not like it. Okay, there we go. Oof. Let me just make sure that I'm not making a terrible mistake here, because as far as I can see, I can't imagine any of the tasks would require this kind of cargo. If they do, you know, so be it. Barrels. Anchor, 4 cargo containers, so 2 drilling equipment and a drill rig, which is what I've now pulled up. Right. And then this one drilling equipment. And that's planks. So. Everything being what it is, I think one more drilling equipment should do it. Right, and we can get these three pieces of cargo out of the quarry, regardless of which side of the quarry they end up on, right, we should then be able to get all of the work done on this map without having to set foot in this quarry ever again. Alright? That is... That is the... that's the theory. Now all I need to do is get this lot out of here. A couple of them I can put on the I think I have severely broken brain here. It's very much not liking what I've been doing with it today. But, hey ho, you know. It can like and dislike all it likes. Change the fact that in the end, I've done exactly what I wanted it to. Top, out. First one off. Like giant Tetris. Or is it naughty crosses? Look at that. It's a big cross. It was until it X marks the spot. Look at that. Lovely. Okay. Pick this up. Plus, in fact, no, we'll go for a low because the last thing I want to do right now is topple myself to oblivion. Every single movement has to be cool, calm, collected, and very much calculated. Right. Oh, yeah. That'll do nicely. Next cargo. Oh man. Didn't actually expect to be shenaniganing my way around a quarry today, that's for sure. I thought I was just going to be delivering some cargo and unblocking a tunnel, but that might be a job for next time. The way things are going at the moment. No. Spin, please. Come on. Spin. Spin. Oh, phew. Right. That's them good. For now. Right. Store crane. Let's give that a little reset just so that it's good. Then we will reverse back and get reverse, not neutral, please. Reverse back. Just get the rest of the stuff. I dread to think what, like, if this was real life, I dread to think what the management of the quarry system thinking at this point in time. Like, what are they doing with my drilling rig? Kind of mad. Go back. Right. Whoop. No, bad. Don't you even dare, you stupid drill. No. You don't get to do that, sorry to say. Stay right here. There we go. Problems with the chat there, eh, gangster? Yeah, I guess I still have connection issues, even after setting up my wireless system to be more compatible. I do apologise for that. I'll have to have another look at it. That being said, the stream integrity has been a lot better. Still says it's stable, but at least it hasn't dropped like it was doing the other day. So yeah, I might have to look at getting a long cable because that's not the right gear link. Might have to look at getting a long Ethernet cable again, just to save my sanity, you know? Nothing else. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to take these two cargoes here. We're going to drag them, kicking and screaming, out of the quarry. Come on, you blatantly annoying piece of nuisance. Get out of there. Thank you. Sir. Good day, sir. We're going to drag these kicking and screaming out of the quarry and up to the roadside, where they can be picked up and dealt with at a later date. But yeah, one of these does need to go back to the tunnel on this map, actually. So that, I think the drill needs to go through to the other map as well. So nothing else. If we can just get them out of the quarry, the rest will all fall into place later. We'll then come back down and get the other two on the trailer. Get the trailer out of there as well, so that's kind of out of the way. I do wonder if I'd be able to get that 6-slot trailer out of here. That's strange, guys. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know why that's doing what it's doing. Very unusual. But thank you very much for the birthday wishes, though, all the same. And I am glad that you at least joined us in some capacity. Always nice. How have you been enjoying the cargo calamity that is my quarry quandary? How many more alliterations can we get? Is that what it is? Is that alliteration? Am I using that right? Babe, am I using that word right? Babe always tells me when I'm saying one thing and meaning another. Oh boy, right. Alliteration, when you like quarry quandary, you know, like same letters. Is that alliteration or is that something else? I honestly can't tell anymore. That is a it's a miracle. Right. Oy, 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 oy. Quickly running out of fuel here for Kenny, but not that far back into the quarry to get the trailer, or back out again for that matter. Yeah, exactly, gangster. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like, I think 3 drilling equipment and 1 drill is all I actually need out of the quarry, as well as the giant trailer. So kind of whilst I'm here, I'm just trying to get everything that I need so that I don't ever have to go back in to this one. Aye, nice one. Congrats, congrats. My progress through these regions is always a lot slower than you guys, because I stream all of my progress, so I'm always way behind you guys after the initial launch. That's just how it is. But we are doing well, actually. How well are we doing? That is a question. I haven't checked my progress in a while. We'll be up to 34%, so third done. And actually, the rest of the remaining 2/3 should be quicker. Progress that we've been making so far, because have all of the bridges built very shortly, all of the tunnels open. A lot easier to get cargo to and from places. Let's this up. Don't want to jiggle too much to get it to connect. Of course, it's impossible to pack the cargo. That will just jiggle forwards just enough to cause us pain and suffering. That sufficient there to pack, maybe? Ah! Beautiful monster. Oh, let's get this out of here. Post haste. Hopefully they both stay put. Good stuff. Right. Oh, the dogs. I hate it when they hide stuff. Oh well, at least I'll know I need an extra medium plank, an extra wood plank. Gosh darn it. That is the worst kind of surprise, having to make more trips to the logging station. I have the feeling that I will also have to make more trips to the log station before the end of this region. I did bring quite a considerable number of logs with me, but yeah. I think I'm gonna need more. Right. Okay. We want that. There. Got it? Are we clear? Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. Once we've got this out, the next big job is to try and get that trailer out today. I'm short on time, so I'll just have to see how I go, but we'll make a start, and if nothing else we'll pick up the next time, because I want to finish dead on 6 because I've got stuff going on this evening. I spent some time with Natalie. Got a conversation with my brother and sister. They're going to give me a call later and wish me happy birthday. And go out and do something. But we'll get all that sorted. Right, idea which way would be best to take this. I think I might actually take it this way is the wrong one. But let's once it's out of the way, we can work on getting it the right way later. Okay, so elephant here. Let's take this with us, shall we? Pick this up. Block it on the roof. Some extra fuel. Kindly not do that. This is not a bouncy castle trailer. This is my roof. I did not pull you all the way up here so that you could have fun. Thank you very much. I pulled you all the way up here so that I could put you down and strap you in. This upside down. The right way to go. Those wheels were in the right line then controller. If I was to like that. Okay. No. Whoops. No. Like wrestling an excitable panda. Right. Now, the crane is not actually going where I want it to all the time. Kinda work. Kinda. I wanted it a little bit flatter, but that'll work. I guess. Right. Now then, let's break with the mission trailer. Oh. Bloody thing is going to fall off, isn't it? Just see it now. No! Stop going round! Piece of annoying idiocy. Bloody thing. Like, you want to try and correct it slightly, and all it seems to want to do is slide around the outside of the truck. I wish these things, right, what these things need is a winch point on the top. Why don't they have a winch point on the top? That just seems like a completely dumb choice. Actually, pathetic. You know what? Let's do this. Right here somewhere. Quarry, will you please do as you are told? Better. This is better. Oh, now it's just squeezing out the inside. Worse. It's just getting worse. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Falls off. Falls off. So be it. Maybe that might not be in the way. Again. This kind of leads to a... But we might actually be able to just squeeze past it. So... let's try hooking this thing up and getting it out of here. Preferably before it gets too dark. That's just for now. Go. Far so good, but haven't even started yet. This is most definitely going to be a very tricky extraction. Apologies because my turning circle is ridiculous right now. But only a couple of really bad bits. Oh, no, I was thinking to myself, if the road was like there, I might be able to sneak up there, but that is not the case. And also that road is Not where we're going anyway. Let's just crack on. Very good at pulling. You know, this is actually quite an impressive haul it's doing here. I haven't seen these trailers since Alaska. This is the last thing I expected to find on this map. Well, actually, you know, thinking on it, it should have been the first thing I expected to see. Well, we are dealing with oil rigs again, so. Should have expected it. Don't know why I was so surprised. Right. Why is physically possible? Here comes the first of the pinch points. It's probably worst one. Also, a cracky thing. I only saved myself last time. I managed to get that tree on right there. But, yeah, I don't have such a is that going to be that is? Is it? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that was just a strong enough tree. They give us a couple of very nicely positioned trees, you know? Nothing else. That is good. Okay, we are halfway, 2/3 of the way. Like that. Little pinch point, this corner, and the next little pinch point. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to take it all the way around, I think, because I'm not gonna be able to make that corner, am I? I don't think I can make this corner. dear. Idea. That's to the rescue. Fine little guy. Just need you to pull the rear of this trailer around a little bit. This thing is actually pretty capable, even in the stock settings. That is actually pretty impressive. Now. Going to have the oomph, sadly. Uh-oh. The tube cargo. You mean the stanchion support? Yeah, that's going to be an interesting cargo when I get to it. Back this up. This thing's vigorous. Good spot there. Make it. I think we made it. Did we make it? Oh, you glorious thing. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to make that turn. That's fine, because I think what I can carry on doing is just going around Quarry here, and it'll actually bring me out kind of where I need to be anyway, pointing in the right direction, because we won't be delivering this guy just yet anyway. The main goal is literally just to get this thing out of the clock. That is the goal. To extract the trailer. We'll pick it back up later on. Plus, accomplishing that. Again, never say never, because Ellie, that was a lead. Booming. Never say never. Because just know it's going to come back. Bite you in that. Bite you in the ass. Out. You have to ask in the first place, who even put this trailer down in the quarry? even get there in the first place, you know? It seems like a really bad idea all around. Where's this back? Yeah. Let's go around. That's it. Nelly, that was a thing as well. Road ain't messing around. Well, that's not a trap, is it? Oh, my lord. Oh, I know. Shortcuts in this game are never shortcuts, they're always long cuts. That's just how things happen, you know? It's ridiculous. You go, oh yeah, I'll just take a little right here, go through this little valley, and I'll meet up with the main road instead of having to go all the way around and turn a 15-minute trip into a 2-second trip, only to forget that, you know, there's a death bog way or something that you get stuck in for 3 hours. That's generally how this thing goes, isn't it? Actually, should be good time. We say is because we ain't there yet. Goes, isn't it? Oh boy. This saddle has a lot of roll potential. This trailer has been very much up on its side numerous times there. Elephant has not cared. To the road. Ah. We're out. We are out. Oh, I know that's something for much later down the line, but that feels so good to have this trailer out of there. Oh, man. Beautiful. Hopefully, that means we won't have to go all the way to the bottom of the quarry again. May or may not make use of the warehouse that does service parts and vehicle parts. This is not actually that bad. And I might even be able to lift those. If I had just like a little truck down there, I might actually be able to like lift them out here or something, or maybe here or something like that. I'll just have to see how deep this snow is. But if I could get like a truck like down to here and then across, no, there to there, for example, and then just shuttled some supplies over and lifted them up and threw them out, that could work quite nicely. Oh man. But I think next week, guys, it's this guy here, the construction rig trailer. That has to go to the tunnel site on the harbour. Yeah. That has to come over here, which means taking it. The quickest way would be via the port. But I think the more I might have to take it via this gateway, because actually, yeah, because it's here and that would be to there. Otherwise I'm going to have to bring it all the way across the map here and up through here. Yeah. I think either way it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, we'll see. We'll just have to see how that goes. In other news, guys, that's me for today. I am finished. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed my quarry catastrophes. Actually, that being said, there weren't really any quarry catastrophes. There were a few kind of like a few hairy moments, but no real catastrophes. We got the bridges finished, we got the quarry finished, we got the Mercer, which I will try and get back to the garage so that we can kit that guy out and start using him. And we made progress on never having to return to the quarry again, so all in all, not that bad. That's actually quite a productive day. So, I will be back on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday next week, not Wednesday, because on Tuesday, Roadcraft comes out, and I will be covering it on launch day instead of doing my usual Wednesday stream. I'm going to stream on Tuesday instead. So, join me on Tuesday for that. That's going to be interesting to see what the full release of that game is like. Yeah. We'll see if we're going to add it to our regular repertoire, and I was certainly enjoying the concept when we played the demo. So we'll see what that brings when that launches, and obviously I'll be back with more SnowRunner next Sunday. So until then, guys, thank you very much again for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.